They're not the loudest. They're not the most visible. They don't fight for attention or fill the silence with noise, but watch them long enough. And you'll notice something. The room shifts when they speak. Decisions bend toward them. People who barely know them somehow trust them completely. Psychology says this isn't accident. It isn't luck. Quiet people are dangerous, not despite their silence, because of it. Here's why. 1. They listen when everyone else is performing. In most rooms, people aren't listening. They're waiting to talk, rehearsing their next point, managing how they're perceived. Quiet people are actually listening. Psychologists call this active absorption, the deep intake of information that most people miss because they're too busy producing. Quiet people collect everything, every contradiction, every real motive underneath the stated one. By the time they speak, they know more about the room than the room knows about itself. 2, they think before they act, and that changes everything. Psychology links the quiet temperament to a cognitive style called reflective processing. Instead of reacting, they pause. Instead of speaking to be heard, they speak when they have something that matters. This makes every word they say carry weight. In a world of noise, restraint is rare, and rare things get noticed. When a quiet person finally speaks, the room goes still, because somewhere, instinctively, everyone knows this one is worth hearing. 3, they read people at a level most don't realize. Highly introverted individuals score consistently higher on empathic accuracy, the ability to correctly read what others are thinking and feeling. They pick up micro-expressions. They notice when words and body language don't match. They know who's lying before the lie is finished. This isn't magic. It's the natural result of spending more time observing than performing. They've been watching the room since they walked in. You've been looking for an audience. 4, they don't need your approval, and that makes them unpredictable. Most people are managed through social pressure, praise, criticism, belonging. These are the levers others use to influence behavior. Quiet people are largely immune. Psychology links low need for social approval to higher autonomy, the ability to make decisions based on internal values rather than external validation. They don't shift with the mood of the room. They don't perform for applause. They don't back down because someone raised their voice. That kind of stability is rare, and in conflict, it's devastating. 5, they move in silence, and silence hides strategy. Loudness announces, silence conceals. While others are broadcasting their plans, reactions, and insecurities, quiet people reveal almost nothing. Psychologists note that low verbal output combined with high internal processing creates a significant information asymmetry in social dynamics. They know more about you than you know about them. They've shown you less than you've shown them. And in any negotiation, conflict, or high-stakes situation, that asymmetry is power. 6, when they finally act, it lands. Quiet people don't threaten. They don't warn. They don't perform anger or frustration for the room. They simply decide, and then they move. Psychology describes this as high behavioral control. The gap between emotion and action is wide. They feel everything. They show very little. And when they act, it's clean, deliberate, and usually irreversible. That's not passivity. That's precision. So the next time someone in the room says very little, don't mistake the silence for absence. They're the most present person there. They've already seen everything. And they're already 3 moves ahead. The quiet ones aren't waiting to be dangerous. They already are. Subscribe. Because on this channel, we don't just watch people. We understand them.